Okay. All right, y'all. Come on up. Kristen, I see your face. Thank you for being on camera. Y'all, show us what you got. Don't feel like you have to be perfectly put together. Yay, Tiffany, thank you. Y'all just sitting here. Oh, Krista, thanks, girl. Let me tell you, sitting here staring at myself, talking at the screen, it's just awkward. So thank you for your faces up here. It's very much appreciated. Thanks for being here too. We are talking about money grows where your focus goes. You can also say where your focus goes, money flows. You've got all sorts of options, right? I first learned this concept from Tony Robbins, like back in the day. He says, where your focus goes, energy flows. And a lot of that, it's so true. So we're going to talk about that today. I'm super excited. We'll wait to see if anybody else hops on, but let me just introduce myself to begin with. My name is Michelle Lynn, and I am the owner of ML Interiors Group, which is an award-winning 7-figure interior design firm in Dallas, Texas. I've been featured in Forbes, Southern Living, Modern Luxury, Martha Stewart, Home and Garden, and other publications. And I'm not saying that to brag on either instance. I'm just saying that I kind of know what I'm talking about more often than not. Not always, but I'll be the first to tell you when I don't. But I do love talking about the business of interior design, and I am a trusted advisor to small business owners in this industry. I serve designers who have achieved 5 figures in revenue and want to scale to multiple 6 figures with profit and passion. I mean, we can scale to multiple 6 or 7s, but if you're not profitable and you're burnt out, it sucks. Just saying. And if you want to follow us on Instagram, my handle is Designed for the Creative Mind. And please, y'all, send me a message, say hello, or just wave or something along that line. I'm on there. I'm the one responding. I'm not always the one posting, but I am the one responding. I'll tell you what, comment in the chat to let me know where y'all are from and how long you've been in business, please. I ask that almost every week. Oh, thank you, Hallie. Yes, because I delegate. I ask that almost every week because it really does help me figure out some of our content and how we talk about it today. Hey, Christine, thanks for showing your face. It's appreciated. Hello. All right. Shanice, London, 3 years, but feel like 3 weeks. Yep, I feel you there, girl. I just got off of a podcast interview with the gentleman out of, oh my gosh, where is he? He was in the UK. He says it's the posh part right next to Brighton. Poke, something like that. Anyway, it's just so funny how technology ties us. Hove, thank you, Shanice. Yes, Hove. But it's so crazy how technology can just bring people so close. So thank you guys for being here. We've got Michigan and you're just starting. Rock on. Thanks for being here, Robin. Tiffany, Melbourne, Florida, studied interior design 20 years ago in college, and you joined Beth with Coastal Peach Interiors in May. Oh, rock on. Congratulations. That's super exciting. Yay. Okay. Well, then what we're talking about today, and you guys keep it coming. Keep it coming. Let me know how long you've been in business, where you're watching from. Birmingham, Alabama, almost a year full time. Oh, cool, Kristen. That's exciting. Congratulations. It's not always an easy year. Krista in Southern California, 19 years. Hello, girl. Thanks for being here. Woohoo. All right. Where in Southern California are you, Krista? I used to live there in a former life.
Costa Mesa, Yorba Linda all the time.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, good. Yep, Costa Mesa was my old stomping ground when my daddy lived out there. Okay, I joke now that Texas, y'all, we have a lot of beach, like we have a lot of dirt. But Dallas does not have any beach. Lots of sand. Okay. Coastal Peach Interiors. Sandy just joined her. It sounds like Coastal Peach is doing well. That's exciting. Yay. Okay. Let's dig in. Try to keep these trainings short, but I tend to get so excited talking. So I'm gonna start right now. If you made a list of all of the tasks that you need to do to keep the doors open, okay, for your interior design business. So Sandy and Coastal Peach. Tiffany. I'm not sure. Is Coastal Peach, is it a franchise? Tell me, what is Coastal Peach? Because I want to address you guys too. And while you're doing that, or Hallie, do we know who Coastal Peach is? Is that a baker? Anyway,
Yes, we're in the bakery with you.
yes. Okay, good. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
Beth is the owner, and I came along in May, and that's when we
Oh,
decided to join the bakery as a
hot
team.
diggity dog. Thank you. Okay, it's all coming together now. Unless we're on the bakery calls, I'm like, okay, hold on. This sounds super familiar.
And we also
Okay.
met you at High Point.
Yeah. No shit. Yes, yes, yes. Hold on. I don't have my contacts in. There we go. Oh, that's exciting. Y'all, that was so much fun. I love meeting just people jumping off the Zoom calls, and like getting to meet in person is so special. Okay, there we go. Good. It's all coming together. Okay, so same thing. If you guys made a list of all the tasks that need to be done to keep the doors open, the actual designing is oftentimes, in my experience, not in the top 5. Okay. Sometimes it's like pushing it for number 6, but there's so much that has to be done in your business, literally, to just sometimes stay ahead of the curve, to keep cash flow coming on. But let's talk about, there's marketing and sales. Okay. Those are different. Your finances, which is like cash flow, the bookkeeping, um, paying bills, so finances. Then you have to oversee the actual project and keep your clients happy, right? Like the communication. You've got procurement, okay, and marketing is social media and stuff like that. So like, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. The list just goes on. So that's busy work. It has to be done. But in all reality, everybody on this call, your genius is designing, and that's where the money's made. So your money's made when you're designing. What does that mean? That means that you should not be spending your time doing all the other things that are not generating revenue. You are not a bookkeeper. You are not a social media expert. So like Hallie was joking when I was talking about how, say hello on Instagram on Design for the Creative Mind. I don't do the posts, but I am in there responding because I delegate. I could get stuck. I love doing social media, but I could get stuck on it. And that's not what drives our business forward. Okay. And I'm not as good at it as the person that I've hired to help me with it. So when you stop and think about it, you are paid the most to do what you're best at, and that is the actual designing. Now, let me say that as the business owner, you also are responsible for the business development, and that does include marketing. And when you have a team, so like Tiffany can be doing the designing, Beth should be out doing the business development, meeting new people, Tiffany and Sandy. If that's your specialty, is the design, then the owner of the business can be overseeing the design, making sure that it's being implemented properly and the clients are being taken care of. But as you grow your business, your hat might change a little bit. But most of you right now are going to be focused on the design. A few years ago, running my business in ML Interiors Group, we were doing my team that we were doing the designs, and then we were also doing the procurement. And then I woke up one morning and I was like, Michelle, that's stupid. Okay, and here's why the team wanted to do it. And I didn't fault them because they knew the product that they were specifying the best, and so they could order it the best, right? But As the business owner, when I stepped back and I was looking, and this is the content that I love to share with y'all, is like those aha moments. As a business owner, I'm like, hold on, my team doesn't generate me a lot of money procuring furniture that's already been approved. They make more money presenting new furniture to be approved. So my designer should be designing and not procuring. And let me tell you, it was like it was like pulling teeth from them to have them let go of procurement. And once they did, they were like, oh, this is so nice. I mean, I love to design. I hate to procure. Like, so as the business owner, take a look at where do you make money and pull yourself and your team out of the other areas that is not necessarily going to be the profit center. So what are some things that you go down a bunny trail with? Is it your your inbox for your email? Okay, is that something you can outsource? You can get a VA to get in there and clear the shit out and read it for you and just give you the highlights. Wouldn't that be nice? Do you love bookkeeping? Probably not many of you do, but every once in a while we get those little unicorns that, were an accountant or a bookkeeper in a previous life. Do you love the gift giving? Like, I love thinking about fun gifts to get for our clients as I walk them through the process that I teach in the Interior Design Business Bakery. It's like, okay, so here's where you give a gift and here's where you give a gift and like, what can we get? See, here I am talking about it too much. So those are fun things for me. Discovery call appointments. Do you love doing that? Where is your strength? For me, I do a damn good job with those discovery call appointments, and I can move people through the process or I can kick them out pretty quickly. As the business owner, that could be your strength that is equal to design. Okay. Actually, I do discovery calls better than I do design these days. Well, maybe not, but you get my point. Other things like that are design related. Oh, here's something. I know a lot of y'all like doing the CAD or SketchUp or chief architect or whatever. Are you the fastest at that? Are you the best? Or do you just like to do it? Okay. I understand it. I get it. And sometimes you do need to have your hands in there, but do you really? Okay. So with this, procurement, CAD drawings, elevations, all those things. Okay. What about ordering and returning samples? Do you need to be doing that? Do you need to be doing the data entry of the items that you're selecting and putting those into your system, like design files or design docs or design studio designer or Ivy or whatever? Do you need to be doing that? Do you need to be creating the design presentation? So what can you outsource? What can you delegate? It doesn't have to be outsourced. Okay. Now I would say outsourcing a lot of your stuff is going to keep your overhead down. But in that respect, what can you delegate? Can you have an intern or can you have a junior designer or an administrative assistant or an assistant designer or whatever? They can be building out and they're not getting paid as much as you. They can be building out your designs. They can be taking your returns. They can be picking samples up and so forth. Take a look. And then Daniel just said, think about what parts of these activities can be automated with technology before it requires human contact. I just did a training in the Interior Design Business Bakery, Daniel, great timing, about automation. I use Sidemark. Sidemark is a CRM marketing, just like this overall tool where we do our automation. So I'm not having, once a client has an appointment, they go into an automated email where I'm telling, oh, hey, just a reminder, you've got your initial visit in a week. Just a reminder, you've got your initial visit tomorrow. Just a reminder, we'll be there in 10 minutes, like whatever. So all of these things are automated. Or if they click this, then it does that. Or hey, when we send them their questionnaires, it automatically populates in their client file. So all of these types of things, to Daniel's point, is data entry that I don't have to do. I don't have to chase them down. If they need to reschedule, they can just click a button and reschedule or cancel or whatever that looks like. So automation through some of your software is a beautiful thing. So Hallie, thanks for dropping in my Sidemark. And full disclosure there, full transparency, whatever the term is these days. I'm part owner in this company, my side mark, because I saw a need for interior designers to get all of these things pulled together, like your calendar and your social media automation and Pinterest and did I say your calendar, your emails, your automation, your signature, you're sending your contract out for an electronic signature, like all of these things. And we've pulled it together. So there's that. Speaking of marketing, in my opinion, you don't necessarily, I don't know if you need to outsource it right away until you have your own solid brand voice, until you know who you are and who you're talking to. You can't teach somebody else to market on your behalf. So for example, if you take a look at my Designed for the Creative Mind Instagram handle, I have somebody who is doing my posts, including my captions. But she and I collaborate every couple of weeks. She asks me a lot of questions. I know who I am and who I serve well enough that I was able to hand that off to her. But early in ML Interiors Group, early in Designed for the Creative Mind, early in Sidemark, if you don't know who you are, you can't train somebody else to market for you. So take some time, establish your brand, establish who you serve, establish what makes you unique, and then it will be much easier to outsource effectively. You could outsource it the second day you open, but you're going to be sending mixed messages. So your social media posts, something you can send over. You can delegate your blog. You definitely need to outsource your SEO, search engine optimization. Okay. And then as you continue to grow and get more sophisticated, copywriting is its own unique skill set. So this goes back to where your focus goes, money flows. Your focus needs to be on designing because that's where you make the money. As you grow and your business develops, you're going to be stepping into more of a leadership role that is more of a business development and ambassador for your business. Okay. When you're first starting out, you've got multiple hats to wear and you have to be able to juggle them. But if your focus is going into writing a blog, or if your focus is going into CAD, like where's it making your money? And delegating isn't always easy. And here's why. Because you're probably faster at it at first. Oh, I can just do that. I'm faster at it. Well, how is anybody else ever going to catch up to you? Okay. Yeah, you are probably faster at it because you've been doing it the last year. You've been doing it for a while, or because maybe you built the website, so you should be doing the SEO or whatever. But that's not the case. And there are things that you don't have the funds to delegate at first. But let's just talk about procurement. That's not an expense that you need to shoulder. That's an expense that you pass on to your client as a fee. So you do have the funds to delegate. Once they pay you your fee that you're charging them for procurement, you turn around and pay somebody else to do it for you. And here's the kicker. Maybe you're charging, I don't know, $50 an hour to the client. You're paying somebody 25. So you've got a little bit of buffer that you're making some money on. So don't think that you can't delegate. You just need to start thinking it through. You might not be able to delegate everything right away. And then again, it goes back to, even though you like doing it, doesn't mean that you're as good at it as somebody else. Think about some of your clients. They like to decorate. They're just not good at it as good as you are, so they hire you. So think about that from a business owner standpoint. Yeah, so think about it like you have subs. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah. Christine, thank you for sharing your wisdom and learning so much. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I got a direct message from someone. Oh, At work. Okay, yep, totally get it. Totally get it. You are so sweet. Absolutely no disclaimer for if you don't have your camera on. I know some of you guys are sneaking in a little lesson when you're at work or sitting around waiting in carpool or whatever that looks like. No worries. Thank you for the notes. Okay, so where are some things? So drop this in the chat. What are some things that you know in the back of your head that you should be delegating, you just haven't yet? Okay. Mine, I had to practice what I preach and I had to outsource my social media, even though I love doing it. What are some things that you think you can start outsourcing? Jen, good. Yes. Bookkeeping. Hallie's going to screenshot it and hold you to it. That's funny. Oh, Michelle, yes. SEO. You can do some basics with it, but hiring an expert is worth its weight in gold. Good. Marketing for business with interns or, hey, David, good to see you. Marketing, I would hire somebody, especially as far along in business, as needed. So there's a couple different places you can go. I've heard good things about Harvest Marketing. Okay. I haven't worked with them. If you guys are looking for help with social media, who am I using? I'm using Angeline, and I know she works nationwide as well. Angeline, last call. I don't know. She's awesome, but I'll find that information. So if you guys need referrals or anything like that, I'm happy to share with you no matter where you live. And so start looking at where you make money. You make money designing. Yes, absolutely, David. So if you guys think that this content that I'm sharing with you is good, let me just tell you that this is just a little drop in the bucket in comparison to what I teach in some of our paid programs, my one-on-one coaching and things along that idea. Oh, good. So Daniel, are you asking if I have a great referral for procurement and virtual assistant support, or you have one to share with me? That was a direct message, so I'm not sure either way. And Jen hires out drawings on some occasions when you're too busy. Lots of talented people. Oh, good. Send it to me, Daniel. I appreciate that. Appreciate it very much because I might be needing that soon personally. Next chapter, social. Thank you, Hallie. I could not find Angeline's information. So what I was saying is if you guys find benefit in our free content, there's so many different ways that we can connect and work together on so many different levels. I have my big investment signature program called the Interior Design Business Bakery. I have the Key Ingredients, which is like the diet version of the bakery. I have the Sugar and Spice Society, where if you're just getting started and you need to start generating some revenue so that you can get some coaching, we have Sugar and Spice. And there's just and obviously the Interior Designers Business Launchpad, you're here with me today through our free Facebook group. Awesome. Thank you, Daniel. I'm gonna click that. So if you're interested in any way, shape, or form, please don't hesitate to reach out because Hallie will hop on a call with you. I'll hop on a call with you. I didn't even mention Design from Scratch, which is the course for people working to increase their interior design knowledge. It's not business. This is the one little course that we have that will teach you like how do you navigate a project with the client, some terminology, some history, space planning, like just some basics so that you feel solid enough to strut when it comes time to start running some projects. So we've got a variety of different ways we can work together. You can email hello@Design for the Creative Mind if you have questions. But then again, we're doing our trainings for free. Oh, and we have, okay, so two things real fast before we wrap up. We have our workshop, my tried and true rolling in the dough, how to qualify, quote, and close amazing clients. While you are baking the profit into your project. That's going to be starting December 9th at noon Central Standard Time. Hallie, I don't know if we have the registration for that yet. Oh, yeah, there she is. Thank you. You're so efficient. That is a 5-day workshop that is really badass, if I do say so myself. And then that was ready 3 weeks ago. You're so efficient. Everybody needs a Hallie in their life. And then also, I am going to be rolling out a masterclass because there's so many conversations around pricing, and it is on pricing, profits, and margins. I don't go into as much detail as I do in our paid programs, but it's still a really great masterclass. You can hop on the wait list. I think we're going to release it next week. We're still working out some of the details. Actually, Hallie's waiting for me to record it, but that's kind of the truth. So you can hop on that wait list, but stay in touch. We've got a lot more coming your way. Please, if you have requests or details that you want to learn about, email hello@Design for the Creative Mind, because this is where a lot of our content comes from. I think that's it. I see some private messages, so thank you very much. Hello, Christine. Good to see you. I got Christine Nunez, Christine Ortiz, Kristen McGee. Holy cow, we've got a lot starting that way. There's Tiffany. Hi, David. I see your face. Thank you guys for coming on camera. It's awesome. Danielle, let's see here. Is an accountant serving as mine? Oh, okay. Well, Danielle, you need to reach out to reach out and let's potentially connect and see what we've got going on there. For some of your specialties there. I'm always looking for good collaborations, good references, good referrals, and podcast guests. So you guys know anybody, refer them over to us. Hallie, what are we talking about next week?
I don't know. Hold on.
I know I ask you this every single time and I never
I
remember
need
to
to be
look.
I need to be prepared for that. So
Yeah. We
uh
have this.
next week is 5 things all new designers should know.
Perfect.
I want to mention to you guys while we're on the phone, I'll put some of these links in my recap email that I send out tomorrow when Michelle does these lives, and the next day I upload it to YouTube, I upload it to the group, and then I send out an email. And sometimes there's coordinating information. So this topic today had so many offshoots. Like,
Mhm.
if you need to learn more about procurement, Michelle, guess what? She has a podcast and a free training on it. If you want to know about, okay, I need to hire, but what do I do? So there's a couple trainings on that. If you want to talk about some marketing, like, I don't know who my ideal client is now that you said that out loud. I don't know my messaging. We have
Mhm.
free trainings on that. So feel free to either post in the group and tag me or email me at that hello at, and we're happy to help, give, some follow-up information. I'll include some of those that I think go along with this training in the recap email tomorrow. So just be on the lookout for that.
So don't just delete. I think that's what you're saying, right?
Yes, I will be offended.
Yeah, you're so hard to offend. Well, y'all, thank you so much for being here. Again, we really love your input and your feedback and any requests that you have for topics. And for those of you who are here on a regular basis, thank you for your support. It's very much appreciated. We will see you guys next week with those 5 things. Bye.